I came to the United States when I was 14 years old. I was born in Venezuela, and came with my mother, my sister, my brother. It's like around 40 years ago. So I went to Arvada Junior High School immediately, and I got into the ESOL program. I didn't even know how to say hi, I swear. and after that, of course, we learned English. Things were different than they are right now. There was less Hispanics in Miami-Dade County. It was totally different, 1982. And after that, I went on to Killian High School, Miami-Dade College, and then Broward College. And for the last several years, I've been a realtor. That's my career. I do it. I'm part of the board of the Realtors Association of Florida, and that's what I do. I moved to Doral because my brother moved here first. So I wanted to be close to him since we had little children at the time. And so we moved in the year 2000. It was actually January of 2000. And ever since we've been here, it's been 22 years. There are many things that I like and love about Doral. And as we've evolved since year 2000, I love it even more. Some of the things that I really like are seeing the people enjoy what Doral has become. When I go out on a Sunday or on a Saturday, I see the families riding bikes on the trails, or I go to a park and I see the families enjoying the facilities and the events that we have. I really enjoy seeing it. It was all worth it. Everything we went through at the time, I now see that it's been a good ride. Let's do it that way. So as I mentioned, we moved with our children, Patrick and Diego, and at the time we didn't have any parks to take the kids. Well, there was land, but it wasn't a park. So there was very little activities, after school activities or such. There was probably one Kung Fu place at the time, and which we went there and we met a lot of families. But that inspired me. By coincidence, I met J.C. Bermudez at a chamber event, who's our current mayor and the founding mayor, and they were putting together an organization called One Doral. And I joined the movement, and the movement was great. We created the first 4th of July parade. We created the first Winter Wonderland. We distributed flyers letting people know that we wanted to create a city, because at the time the money was flowing to the county but never coming back. So that whole movement started growing. And of course, that intensity that was going on with the community involvement made me get more and more into it. And with that, I became a PTA vice president in Eugenia V. Thomas. I was part of other organizations throughout the time, and of course involved in this whole movement to become a city. So that was really an inspiration. I wasn't expecting it. I just moved here to be close to my brother, and suddenly all this started happening. And ever since, I've been involved. Yeah. I enjoy a lot of things. Of course, I enjoy being with my family, which is not a hobby, but I think it's an enjoyment. Of course, exercising, it's a big passion now. I started late, but I started. But one of the big things that I like the most is cooking and food. So, for me, getting on the grill or getting on the stove and creating dishes, or just simply doing a barbecue for friends and family, it takes me to another place. I disconnect completely from anything that's going on in my life. So definitely cooking is my passion. I when I started running and I decided to run, I really thought about where and what could be the impact that I can make as a resident, as an elected resident. And one of the things that really stood out in my mind was the small businesses, the connection. I believe that the small businesses in a city not only are mostly are owned by residents, but the employees are also residents in the city. And I didn't see a huge engagement from the city with them. So I really wanted to do that, and I have been doing it. So to me, it's been great because the welcoming of every one of those business people, and also what I've learned with them, and being able to bring whether our issues or positive things back into the city so we can be better as well. So that connection has been, I believe, my greatest accomplishment. We've gone from cow pastures to one of the most important cities in the state of Florida. And that is a challenge as well, because everything we've created, we've done it so well, so we have to continue that same trend. And it's important for us to be focused on what we've done and what we're going to do. Continue the investment and bring in the best quality of life for our children and our residents. It's, I think, the most important thing. How do we do that? Continue to be a safe city. We need to have great schools. We need to continue to have great parks. Trying to fix as much as we can the traffic, even though it's a regional issue, but we need to continue to work on that. And many other things that we can do. And of course, continue to be a city that stands out for having a fiscal responsible finances. So those are important things. So in 5 years, I think we will continue to be one of the most important cities in the state of Florida, and maybe the best.